WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jonathan Myers, and this is your WUSA 9 weather webcast. Now, for our Wednesday through Friday, some cooler days coming. Temperatures in the 70s during the day. Actually, by the end of this week, probably temperatures struggling to around 70 for high temperatures. Some chilly nights in the 50s, even some 40s. Actually, potentially even some widespread 40s just outside the city limits. And you're going to need some sweaters, some hoodies, and some shades during the day for sure. And also download the WUSA 9 app. Have that on your phone or device. You can really kind of track the weather along with us as you're on the go. Futurecast for today, starting off early with still some clouds. That's kind of a byproduct of Imelda, again, well offshore, a hurricane that's hundreds of miles away from the United States and heading farther away. And also a cold front that's shifting through that's actually protected us from the tropics. By the time we get to about 7, 8 o'clock, those clouds will all feather away. By 9 o'clock, we're seeing partly to mostly sunny skies, and then it's full sunshine this afternoon. High temperatures getting up well into the 70s, winds shifting out of the north, and it looks like that's going to keep us dry and actually cool overnight tonight. Look at these temperatures. As I mentioned, some widespread 40s potentially by early on our Friday morning. Temperatures down to 45 at Leesburg, 46 Manassas, 45 at Frederick, 44 at Martinsburg. How about a 38 at Front Royal, 39 at Romney, and temperatures in the 50s from Annapolis to La Plata. Some low 50s at La Plata with a 48 at Fredericksburg and 45 at Culpeper. So you're going to need some jackets when you're waking up early for the early risers tomorrow morning. High temperatures today at 77 here in the district. Will be at 75 at Manassas. Temperature of 73 at Leesburg, 72 Gaithersburg, 74 at Frederick, 72 at Joint Base Andrews, and down at Fredericksburg, orange. Temperatures making it to about 73. Overnight lows tonight, there are those 40s I was talking about. Quite a few of them, especially north and west of the Beltway, of 48 at Fredericksburg, and then that 50 there at Joint Base Andrews. And temperatures even on the eastern shore, where it's typically a little bit warmer, right near that 50-degree mark, closer to about 55 to 60 down toward Patuxent River. Now in the tropics, still 2 games in town here, Imelda as well as Humberto. Imelda actually looking healthier and healthier as the clouds and the deep cloud cover with the red, the yellow, the orange. That's indicative of thunderstorms and a strengthening system wrap around the center of circulation here. Humberto is looking healthy in its own right, but it's turning more extratropical looking. You see, it's not quite as symmetric. It's kind of combining with a cold front, and by the end of today or tomorrow, probably becomes fully extratropical and kind of absorbed by that front. Imelda looks like it's going to be passing over Bermuda. There's some hurricane watches, actually it's hurricane warnings at this point that are posted for Bermuda, with winds up to a hurricane strength, probably Category 1, borderline Category 2, as it could make a direct hit or a near direct hit on the island there by tomorrow, and then eventually will become extratropical and head out into the open Atlantic. Imelda hurricane spaghetti plots. Looks like the computer models have pretty good agreement that this heads very close to or over Bermuda and then out into the open Atlantic. Then there's Humberto, and Humberto now a Category 1, really a shadow of its former self. Winds at 80 miles an hour, weakens to 75, and then again, the reason you see that track end is because it combines with that cold front and turns extratropical and no longer really a tropical entity. But still some of the swells from that, as well as Imelda, heading towards the coast. So even though never really making a direct impact, still going to deal with rip currents as well as some beach erosion and some pretty big waves hitting the shores of the Delmarva and also all of the East Coast beaches at least through the end of the week. Temperatures start in the 60s. There are some of those extra clouds as our front finishes its passage and pushes again all the tropics away and out back up into the 70s this afternoon. Allergy index on the day running low on the trees, the grasses, and the weeds. So allergy sufferers, you can at least enjoy this nice weather coming. Molds are running high. And taking a look here at the 10-day temperature trend. We're at 77 for today, back down only 70 on Thursday. That's a real touch of fall. 74 on Friday. We're near 80 Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week. There's some 80s. Should be about 75 this time of year, so that's above average. And then temperatures tank out by the end of next week, back down to right around 70. So fall makes itself known again by then. 77 for today. We're at 70 tomorrow. Skies clearing today, mostly sunny days for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday into Tuesday could see some extra clouds. There could be a stray chance of a shower, especially Monday into Tuesday, but the chances are very low, so we're not even going to put it in there. But some warm days with highs close to 80. And by the way, we've got the Maryland game as we take on the Huskies Saturday at 3:30 here at home. Nice light winds falling, or temperatures rather, falling from the 70s back into the 60s during game time. You're going to need your shades and SPF protection there. All right, have a great day.